Hello, friends. Jai Hind. Again, we are together, and today we'll talk about the criticism which we face at our workplace, in our society where we live. You know, lot of people work together at same workplace with different work style, different nature. You can't say that this person is good, this person is bad, all are same working together. But somewhere we feel that someone is criticizing my work, criticizing my words. So, how to deal with criticism positively in which is important skill for life. At some point in your life, you will be criticized, perhaps in a professional way. Sometime it will be difficult to accept, but that is all depend on your reactions. You can either use criticism in a positive way to improve or in a negative way that can lower your self-esteem and cause stress, anger, or even aggression. To deal with criticism positively may require good self-esteem and some assertive skill. There are two type of criticism. One is the constructive and another is the destructive. Learning to recognize the difference between the two can help you deal with any criticism you may receive. And friends, I tell you, any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. When challenged by another person, it is common to react in a negative manner. Consider how negative reactions make you look, and more importantly, how they make you feel. The way in which you choose to handle criticism has a knock on effect in various aspects of your life. Therefore, it is better to identify ways in which you can benefit from criticism and use it to your advantage to be stronger and more able person. Friends, one basic difference I tell you about the destructive and uh, constructive criticism. This is the way in which comments are delivered. This is the basic difference between constructive and destructive criticism. Although both forms are challenging your ideas, character, or ability, when someone is giving destructive criticism, it can hurt your pride and and have negative effects on your self-esteem and confidence. And destructive criticism is often just thoughtlessness by another person, but it can also be deliberately malicious and hurtful. Destructive criticism can, in some cases, lead to anger and or aggression. Constructive criticism, on the other hand, is designed to point out your mistake, but also show you where and how improvements can be made. Constructive criticism should be viewed as useful feedback that can help you improve yourself rather than you put down. Lot of things you can find on the Google, in the books, but what is really required to improve your personality, we are discussing here. And if you feel that we must cover any specific topic here, so you can write in comments which is below the video. When criticism is constructive, it is usually easier to accept even if it is still hurts a little. In other scenarios, always try to remember that you can use criticism to your advantage. And the most important thing when we work with many peoples at the same places, so how to deal with critical peoples. Some individuals are critically by nature and do not always realize that they are hurting the feelings of another person. And if you know a people who is critical of everything, try not to take their comments too seriously, as this is just part of their character trait. If you do take negative comments to hear it again, it can create this anger towards the another person, which could damage the relationship. Remember, people who criticize everything or make scathing remarks to be hurtful are the ones that need help, not you. How you physically react to criticism will depend on the nature of the criticism, where you are, and when the criticism is coming from. The key thing to remember is that whatever the circumstances is there, don't respond in the anger, as this will cause a scene and create bad feelings and probably a bad image of you. Try to be calm when you are in anger. This will help to diffuse the situation and potentially stop it from getting out of hand. Show that you are the stronger person and try not to raise to the bat. Do not use it as a reason to offer counter criticism. If you challenge and the other person, you may start an argument that is probably unnecessary. If you find it difficult to cope with criticism, you may find a topic which we will later discuss here, that is anger management. We'll discuss later about the anger management, what's that. And somewhere if you feel that you are losing your self control or say do something potentially damaging, walk away from there. If you are in a meeting, suppose you are in a meeting and at work and somebody criticism you and you are going to lose your anger, so politely say that excuse yourself and leave the room until you have had time to gather yourself. Even through somebody's negative remarks may hurt, it is more harmful for you to allow their criticism to be destructive to your confidence. So friend, in next video this topic will be continued, because I am getting feedback the video's length is little bit long, so we'll cover in 2 or 3 videos, because if you will not watch, you will not listen, it will not help you. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.